Hello world, this is subscribers request episode 28. I got a request recently, couple days ago. Now let me get to the comments. Okay. Here I actually have two requests. Maybe I will be able to kinda forge them into one video, merge, forge. From a dude, I like your shaders, could you do a video on them? And from a newbie net, hello, could you please do tutorial for car concept modeling? Okay, I hope I understand it correctly. Car concept modeling, well, before car concept modeling I always do a sketch, so as I understand, he needs a little tutorial on car sketching. Maybe I'll do a fast tutorial on the modeling too, something really quick. So this is how I was learning how to draw cars. This one maybe slightly a little bit advanced, but they're gonna be a simpler one. I'll show you later. So when I draw a sketch of the vehicle, the concept, like before I knew how to do it well, I was doing it like this. I was drawing just some rectangular thing like this, and second step of it, because the rectangular thing, is simple. It's a simple geometric object, and it should not be too difficult to learn how to draw it. It's basically very simple. So second step of it, I usually put when you actually drawing this thing, it's kind of like helping lines. Try to draw them like almost half transparent, so very, very light. Do not push pencil too hard. Second step, I drew invisible lines. And the wheels position, because on a rectangular thing it's easier to imagine to where wheels should be, and I put it all just like a contour lines, like a silhouette. And after that done, you can continue to do something like this, because on a rectangular you kinda feel how the shape should be, using a rectangular shape as a reference. So car not that complicated by its shape, it's basically a box. Oh my god, okay, I'm going to stop it and I'm going to answer that later. Okay, I stopped it and I'm going to just send a text message. This is the second step of the third step, how to draw a car, and the final step is the more detailed sketch. It's as you can see, it's very rough, and I'm not. My sketches are usually very rough because I'm trying to complete them as soon as possible and start doing 3D. 3D model is on the actual 3D model you can see the shape much more clearly. You can understand how the shape should flow, how the lines should be. So at first I want to warning you, at first you're not gonna get good results. If you're a beginner, if you don't know how to draw, it could be there might be some struggles with it. But if you do a lot of them, and this type of sketching is not as time consuming, because I don't draw any shaders or anything, I just drew like a very quick sketch with as fast as possible, basically, so you can see just very general lines, and even lights and some of the bumpers, some of the smaller details. I don't draw it very precisely because I know it could change later. It could later, when it's actual 3D, I might change design a little bit. If I see that a sketch didn't work very well, so that's my way of doing drawing concept car, coming up with a new concept. But this one was actually the more advanced, probably, this tutorial, like this way of drawing, because you draw a car this way on perspective. For a very beginners, for people who just starting to draw, maybe don't know how to draw at all, I recommend you another way, this way of drawing, of making concepts. So as you can see, it's a like a profile view. They say it, I hope I am naming it correctly. It's just a side view of the vehicle, and it's a very basic geometric shapes, two circles and roof line. And when I draw this kind of lines, I try to make them very smooth and cool as I feel. So sometimes it could be even slightly random, but I drew like a roof line, then I drew that side line and like a bottom, and later just add details. And this one, I think it will suit people who are just starting. Well, in general, it's a good thing too, because you are spending very little time on a sketch. This type of sketch could be done just within maybe 10-15 seconds. And if you're gonna do a lot of them, if you do like hundreds of them, or maybe even 1,000 of them, you're gonna learn how to draw a concept, how to make it interesting. So this was basic tutorial how to actually draw concept cars, how to come up with nice concept cars. And if you draw this side view, profile view concept, after you doing it a lot, you're gonna come up with a nice concept very quickly, like this. I did three different concepts maybe within 30 seconds. So you have to just draw it a lot. And as you can see, there are even no headlights, tail lights. It's a very basic thing, because those things are secondary. Main thing is the main shape of the vehicle. So just draw, make a lot of drawings, and little by little, you will learn, you will understand more the shapes, and you're gonna feel it more clearly. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta do it a lot. If you will do it a lot, it's later on you're gonna get good results. If you make 1,000 sketches, one of them gonna be really good. So do 1,000 sketches. This type of sketches, they are not supposed to be time consuming. You will learn how to do it. So, this was well, I didn't do a shadering tutorial and actual car modeling tutorial, because, well, maybe I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because today is very late. I'm really tired. I have a full-time job, and unfortunately I don't have a free time. I don't have a lot of free time. Actually, don't have free time at all. So please forgive me if I wasn't clear with my formation of my thoughts. That's my struggle. I cannot formulate. Is that a real word? Formulate my thoughts. But this is my way, my process of drawing cars. And with this method, with the perspective drawing, don't worry about this cube thing for beginning. If you do a lot of them, later on you're gonna feel shapes so good, you're not gonna need a rectangular thing to draw. You will be able to do it like very well from a beginning. You're gonna feel shapes very clearly. You're gonna feel it better. So this is it for today. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, you can always leave a mean comment on the comment section below. Until next time, bye bye.